Hey guys, it's Kristen and welcome back. Today I'm talking about the Gilmore Girls. So I just discovered that there is a Gilmore Girls themed readathon and I'm here for it. The readathon is run by 4 lovely ladies and there's a Discord where we are going to be chatting about the books we're reading to fulfill the prompts. And I will link all that below. And if you haven't already guessed, I love the Gilmore Girls. I can't even tell you how many times I've seen the show in its entirety. It's something that I put on when I need to feel comforted or just cozy. Sometimes it helps me work through any feelings that I'm having. I don't know, I just have a very strong attachment to the show. I go to the Warner Brothers studio tour every year in December, where they actually add Stars Hollow to the back lot, and it's amazing every time. It's actually where I got the shirt I'm wearing. It's Gilmore Girls. It says Stars Hollow in the back. It's comfy, it's cozy, it's amazing. Anyway, because I'm so hyped about everything Gilmore right now, I thought it would be the perfect time to do the Gilmore Girls book tag. The first prompt is Lorelai, name a witty or sarcastic character. And the absolute first one that comes to mind right now is Harry Dresden. I'm currently reading Stormfront and his sass is just, I'm enjoying it so thoroughly. And I feel like he may become a new favorite character for me. The second prompt is Rory, name your favorite classic. And I don't really read a lot of classics. It's never been really my thing. I couldn't tell you much about it now. I know that I really enjoyed The Catcher in the Rye by J.D. Salinger. In high school, I had a copy that I loved to death. It was held together by duct tape by the time I was done with it. And I don't know if this is considered really a classic. I feel like it could be a classic. I've seen it on a few classics lists, but I really enjoyed The Handmaid's Tale by Margaret Atwood. I know I have some beef with this book in relation to the Hulu series, but the book by itself is actually so good. The next prompt is Luke, a book that you secretly love but are afraid to admit. I got nothing for you. And the reasoning behind this is because I am done with feeling ashamed of liking what I like. I spent much of my life just embarrassed by whatever it is that I'm interested in for no good reason, because it's not like anybody actually gives a fuck. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, I don't have anything for this because I'm gonna like what I like and I am not gonna apologize for it. The next prompt is Lane, name a musical character. I had such a hard time coming up with someone for this, but I landed on Leia from the Simonverse. She's a drummer. She's a drummer in a band. That's musical, right? Yeah. Next is Dean, your first book love, and this can be the first character you love from a book or the first book you ever loved. And I have to say that even though we don't talk about her anymore, Harry Potter. It's like the series that was my friend when I was younger, because I had none. And I spent all my time reading that series. Next is Sookie, a book that you devoured, and oh, there's so many. When I started reading again at the beginning of this year, I flew through the 3 ACOTAR books in 1 month, and those are thick books, so I ate those up. But if you want to go outside of that, I'm gonna have to say Where'd You Go, Bernadette, another book that I have issues with in relation to its adaptation, but I remember when I read it, I was very much into it. Like, I stayed up with my little book light when everyone was asleep, and I just didn't want to stop reading it. I think it had a lot to do with the fact that it was a mother who struggled with mental health, and I felt a kinship with Bernadette Fox. But yeah, I like ate that book up. Next is Jess, which is a book that you love that gets the most hate. I'm gonna bring this back to ACOTAR. I feel like people just love to hate this book, but it's good for what it is. It's good for a fae romantic fantasy, new adult, whatever. I mean, is it the best book? No, but it's good. Next is Miss Patty, a book that was ruined by the hype. And it's probably no surprise that for this, I'm gonna pick The Mortal Instruments by Cassandra Clare. I so expected to love this series or this book. I got to book 3 and it didn't get any better for me. Next is Emily, name an expensive book, and I don't know. I don't really buy books, and when I do, they're usually ebooks, and even further, they're usually ebooks that are on sale. But I did just drop the coin for the Illumicrate Archives editions of the Poppy War series. Those are going to be the most expensive books that I own once I actually have them in my possession. But I feel like it was worth it because they're so pretty and they're signed. And the last prompt is Paris, name an uptight character. And I think I'm going to name Amy Byler from The Overdue Life of Amy Byler. This character is a mother of 2 who kind of has to pull her life together. And then out of the blue, her husband, who abandoned the family, comes back and wants to be part of his kids' lives again. And she's just really controlling everything because that's what she's used to. She doesn't know how to have fun until she's literally forced out of her life. Another relatable mother character. So that is the Gilmore Girls book tag, and I am just so over the moon excited that the Gilmore Girls is getting so much love right now. If you like the show or are participating in the readathon, I invite you to do this tag because it's so fun and I want to know more people who love the Gilmore Girls as much as I do. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.